Welcome to teachmehow.com. In this video, we're going to show you how to change the transmission control module on this 2002 Dodge Grand Caravan Sport.
Now the problem this owner had was the transmission never would shift. It wouldn't shift up and it wouldn't shift down, so it stayed in like a fail-safe mode all the time. We took this to the dealership to let them check it out and see what was wrong. We were afraid that we were going to need a transmission rebuild. However, they looked at it and determined the cause was the transmission control module. Now they wanted about $600 to replace it. We were able to find one online, a remanufactured one, for about $200. So that's the one we're going to replace today.
Now we're going to go over the tools that we used to do this job.
We have a jack, one jack stand, and two wheel chocks. We have our new or rebuilt transmission control module. We have a long-handled 1/2-inch drive ratchet to remove the lug nuts and our 19mm socket. We have a 1/2-inch drive torque wrench for tightening up the lug nuts. Here you have an 8mm socket and ratchet. This is for removing the transmission control module. Here we have a 10mm wrench for moving the negative battery cable. We have a Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of nail nose pliers, our fastener removal tool, we have a shop light, and it's also a good idea to have some safety glasses. Set the emergency brake, put the wheel chocks behind both rear tires, go ahead and loosen up the lug nuts about 1/4 to 1/2 turn. With the lug nuts loose, we're going to go ahead and jack up the vehicle. You can refer to your owner's manual for the proper jacking positions. With the vehicle up off the ground, we're going to go ahead and install our jack stands. Never crawl into a vehicle that's not supported by jack stands. We lower the vehicle onto the jack stands, and we'll go ahead and remove the lug nuts and remove the tire and wheel. Remove the tire and wheel. Install our lug nuts into the holes in the wheel, and we're going to slide up on the vehicle. This is for safety and for convenience. Now here are the 3 plastic fasteners we have to remove the inner wheel well, and then here's the 2 Phillips head screws we need to remove. Then we're going to open the hood and remove the negative battery cable. Using our fastener removal tool, we're going to go ahead and remove the plastic fasteners. You can also use some nail nose pliers for this, but you'll probably damage the fasteners and will need to be replaced if you do that. Using our Phillips head screwdriver, we're going to remove the 2 screws. Now we can remove the inner fender. And don't forget to remove this little strap at the top. This kind of locks the 2 pieces together. Now here's the transmission control module. And there are 3 bolts holding it in place. So we're going ahead and first off and remove the electrical connection to the control module. Again, here are the bolts holding it in place. We start off by removing the one farthest in toward the front of the vehicle. Then we start removing the other ones. As you notice, these two on the back will come out pretty easily. The screws will, but the other one toward the front needs to stay into place. Once you loosen it up, you can't pull the screw all the way out now. You can remove it and put the new one into place, and make sure you put that screw or the bolt in place before you slide it up in there. Now go ahead and tighten up the bolts. With all three bolts tight, we'll go ahead and install our electrical connector. We'll tighten up the bolt in the center of the electrical connector. This will pull it into place. Then we're going to reinstall our inner fender. Make sure you slide these two pieces together using this little strap or tab. Continue sliding it into place. Make sure you get everything lined up. We'll go ahead and we're reusing our plastic fasteners, but since they weren't damaged, you can get these at your local auto parts store for about $1 if you do damage them. Actually, here we do use a new one. And then we're going to go ahead and put our screws in using our Phillips head screwdriver. We'll slide our tire and wheel into place. Reinstall our lug nuts. Snug them down. Go ahead and raise the vehicle up so we can remove the jack stand and lower the vehicle onto the ground. The vehicle off the jack stand, remove the jack stand, and we lower the vehicle. Once on the ground, we'll go ahead and torque the lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds unless otherwise specified, and make sure you do this in a crisscross pattern. Reinstall your negative battery cable. And remove your wheel chocks.
Well, we hope this video will help you change the transmission control module in your 2002 Dodge Grand Caravan Sport.
Send any comments you may have to comments@teachmeall.com. And as always, thank you for visiting teachmeall.com and have a great day.